I've never stole anything from anybody, and I'll just leave it at that.
Is DJ Envy going to jail? For real. Is DJ Envy's empire on the brink of collapse? From a celebrated 30-year career to facing the possibility of losing it all, his job, his money, and possibly his freedom, he finally responds to the shocking allegations, accused of leveraging his influence to scam people out of millions of dollars. Is this a tale of someone just blinded by greed, or is he a victim himself?
He is a victim, just like the other alleged victims are in connection with the scam.
He finally posted a reaction to these accusations, as many people are getting sued. There's a lot going on. So for those who may not be in the New York City area, but you may not know who DJ Envy is, he is one of the co-hosts of The Breakfast Club. He's been on the radio for probably 30 years. I remember listening to him. Anytime you have the radio on, he started in the early 2000s, the fixture with the morning radio scene. Listen to him and Charlamagne. But this accusation has been going on for quite a while, and I want to talk about it because I guess it's finally starting to get some speed of these scamming accusations.
Tonight, an I-Team exclusive investigation involving a real estate deal and one of the most recognizable voices in radio. Investors in a real estate venture say they were swindled out of millions of dollars. And they argue syndicated radio rapper Rashawn Casey, better known as DJ Envy from the show The Breakfast Club, promoted these deals.
So, DJ Envy introduced a man named Cesar Pena to millions of his followers, promoting him as a real estate expert and a trustworthy source. This lended credibility to Cesar, potentially luring more people into investing with him. So this is what a business plan. You got your real estate expert, you got your influencer, radio personality. Let's go out there, get some people to invest, and everyone's supposed to make money, right? But the problem is, this is an alleged Ponzi scheme. This is like the Fire Festival for real estate investment. You promise a whole lot of stuff, and then you come with nothing. And then you don't answer any phone calls, and then the cops and the investigators come in. Recent lawsuits allege that Cesar and DJ Envy have been part of a Ponzi-like investment scheme, defrauding investors out of millions of dollars.
At this point, we just want our money back.
Nigel Chamblin says he was conned by Cesar into investing $235,000 in that same Patterson property, along with two others, $300,000 each for homes in Hawthorne and in Maplewood.
$835,000 in total on all three houses.
DJ Envy is noted to have presented several investment opportunities in real estate alongside Cesar, going as far as suggesting that the attendees at their seminars could, quote, partner with us on some deals. So they develop seminars to talk about how to make money in real estate, to lure people in, to show that they have some level of expertise, and then eventually they turn around to some people who have the capital to do so to partner with us.
If it wasn't for DJ Envy, I would have never invested into Cesar. I lost a total of $64,000.
DJ Envy and Cesar's friendship and a mutual business interest may have led to other parties investing a lot of money. People out there investing $1 million to these two men. So there's in one case that Pena reportedly promised an investor a 30% of their investment within 5 months. 30% in 5 months. If they promised to give out $250,000 to purchase a property in Patterson, New Jersey. I think that's what a lot of these properties they were talking about. That's a lot of money, 30%. And we're going to talk about why people fall for some of these scams. Yes, it's alleged at this point, but it's a reason why all of us are victims of a scam. Why it happens to even really intelligent people. You don't have to necessarily be dumb to get scammed, but there's certain underlying issues with our idea of finances is why this keeps happening. But let's continue on. So there's another investment that Pena allegedly promised another 30% return in just 5 months for $155,000 investment. The investor was to receive $45,000 in interest, but claimed to have not received any money nearly a year later. Not good. Not good at all. I'm not a real estate expert at all, but I know some of these returns or alleged returns don't seem to be very realistic. I know real estate is something that you can develop wealth, but to get those kind of returns so quickly, it doesn't sound like something that would be realistic. So as you guys can see, it's a pattern of promising high returns within relatively short periods of time, which is usually a characteristic of some kind of risky or fraudulent investment scheme. People get suckered into that, unfortunately. Cheat people out of their money, to steal money out of these people, hardworking people. There are people out there probably putting out thousands of dollars trying to better their situation, trying to have a better life. And this Cesar effed everything up. And now DJ Envy, earlier today, appeared to address some of these suspicions concerning his environment with someone named Cesar.
There's been a lot going on, Charlamagne.
Like what?
Don't say like what, man. There's been a million and one accusations.
Oh my God, no.
I'm being serious. So let me explain some things. I'm not, my attorneys don't want me to speak, but I think there's things that I need to clear up a little bit.
I think you should listen to your attorneys. Why don't light-skinned people like to listen? Like, if your attorney told you don't say nothing, why are you talking?
Listen, so Cesar and myself did seminars. Now, the reason I did these seminars is because I wanted to uplift my community. I wanted to teach my community about real estate, things that I didn't know when I was first buying my first home. I wanted to teach our community about investing in generational wealth. So I did these seminars and brought industry professionals to all these seminars, whether it was real estate agents from different markets, contractors, conventional lenders, hard money lenders. I even brought auction.com to actually show people how to purchase houses online. Now, Cesar, if he took money, I wasn't privy to it, nor did I even know. But I do understand how people feel if they did give him money, because I gave him a lot of money.
Jesus.
That I didn't see a dollar of return. But for anybody to say I was involved, that's totally not true. I would never. I've been on this radio close to 30 years, and never in my 30 years time did I do nothing but try to uplift people and show people a different way through the business mind, and I would never take a dollar from somebody.
I could be wrong, but I didn't see nobody accusing you of taking money. I just saw them say that they met Cesar because they heard you talking about Cesar.
Nah, they basically said I was privy to it, and that wasn't true. Not at all.
They said that all these people are saying that they met Cesar because of you.
Right, and they're saying
I don't
that
see nobody accusing you of taking no money.
To the point where if you read the court documents, Cesar wrote an affidavit that says DJ Envy, Rashawn Casey, had no knowledge of me investing people's money.
I saw that too.
He wasn't there. He wasn't part of those conversations. He wasn't even nowhere in those meetings. And those are documents that's out there. So if we're going to talk about truth, let's talk about the truth. And those are the documents out there, because the stuff that you're hearing is like, that's totally not true. Like, it's not true. Like,
well,
that's fake news. Like, those are fake stories.
That should be enough.
I've never stole anything from anybody, and I'll just leave it at that.
So as you can see, he's very certain that he was not aware of Cesar's actions and had no part in it. He also expressed a desire to uplift his community by stealing from them, apparently, stating that his radio seminars were aimed at educating people on real estate and generational wealth. Well, generational wealth for DJ Envy, but not for the person investing in the money if you're going to tell them you're getting a 30% interest in a matter of months. So as you see in the video, first he says, the lawyers are telling me I shouldn't say anything, but I gotta say something. I think he's full of crap. I think the lawyers probably told him he should do this, or the PR team probably told him to do this. I think this was a plan. I think his lawyers and him know that these accusations are going to significantly tarnish his reputation and have a negative impact on the legal proceedings. So they probably advised him to speak out on this. I don't believe that he was told by lawyers not to say anything and he decided to do it on his own. This is a big deal. That these are millions and millions of dollars that are gone, that people are pissed off. If the lawyer said don't speak, you wouldn't speak. So I think this early statement that he made can help him frame the narrative and potentially counteract public sentiment before it spirals out of control. I think it's already spiraled out of control, but I think this was a planned thing. This is basically what this is. And as you see, DJ Envy is already throwing Homeboy under the bus. Everyone is for themselves at this point. So DJ Envy is going to basically, he's already putting the narrative out there. I didn't know anything. I'm an idiot. Even though I brought this guy in, I'm sure they had seminars together. I'm sure they talked a lot about business. He has no idea that Cesar was doing this. He is just blindsided like everyone else.
His name is Rashawn Casey, declined to talk to the I-Team, referring us to a powerful Manhattan real estate attorney. He says the radio personality lost $500,000 to the Pinas in an investment deal to transform this vacant school building in Patterson into rental units.
We'll see if it works. We see these kind of stupid schemes, like the Fire Festival a couple years ago, and this situation here. The influencer seems to be able to get out of the situation. They don't get themselves stuck in and go to jail like the person who's supposed to be the expert. So like Ja Rule seems like he's fine. So nothing's happened to him. And this probably will be the same for DJ Envy, but I think his rep will be harmed on this. Do you still keep your job? Even though you may have been a part of this, where you took money from people in the community. You lied and used the idea that you're here to uplift the community when you were just here to take from a community where people feel like they already being taken advantage of. And you come in with an expert to further steal from them. It's pretty awful. Let's get to the big reason why people still fall for these type of scams. Why are people who actually have money, who do pretty well for themselves? A lot of us fall for these types of scams, these Ponzi schemes, the multi-level marketing, all these type of things that it's just different shapes and forms, but it continues to happen. Why? One great channel you guys to check out, I'm sure many of you already know, Pocket Watching with JT, fantastic channel. He breaks this down months and months and months ago about what DJ Envy was going through. I'll put the link of his channel below, but he had a really good video about how to spot scams and why people get scammed and how to avoid it. And basically he explained it. The original sin of personal finance is the belief that you can get maximum rewards with minimal effort, a mentality required from childhood. Many people are acceptable to scams because they hold on to unrealistic expectations of gaining wealth easily, often seeking the right trick or the right person to get rich quick. You see someone, and usually they may have good social backing, they may have an influence with them, they look a certain way, they have the clothes, have the cars, they have really well-edited, awesome videos showing their wealth. And then when they say these outrageous things that you can make this much money this fast, just in a few months, you'll get 30% back in your investment, or sign up for this course, you're gonna make this much money per week. A lot of it is not 100% true. Well, as JT talks about as well, he warns falling for the lure of social media influencers and celebrities who promise high returns on investments. So when Tom Brady talks about crypto, you probably shouldn't listen to him. If he talks about how to throw a great spiral or how to pick apart defenses, listen to Tom Brady. But if he talks about investments, probably not a good idea. Just because someone is an expert in one field of study does not mean they're an expert in another field of study. You still gotta put your 10,000 hours somewhere. So when a celebrity comes to you with an offer, it's just an offer. You definitely have to do more research before you take on the offer, because most celebrities are just looking to get paid. They may not even know what's going on. But I do believe that DJ Envy had a little bit more knowledge to know what was going on, and he should have took a stop to this. If he knew that Cesar was not doing what he was supposed to do, he should have been the first one to stop it. But the problem is with greed, it spirals out of control. But what you guys think about this situation? Who's going to jail? Is DJ Envy even going to still have a job after all this? It don't look good for him, I'll say that. But tell me what you guys' thoughts on this story. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.